All right. So for the first one, right? Oh, there we go. For the basketball players, right? Well, they want to choose a captain and they want to choose a co-captain, right? Well, here order would matter, right? The first person you choose would be the captain, and the next person you choose would be co-captain. So there is some order there. So because there's order there, this would be a permutation. See if I can draw that in. I'll put perm for permutation. Oh, no, let me just write it. Permute. Did everyone see what I'm writing? I think that's a yes. That's a permutation. I'm sorry?
You could see it.
Cool. Okay. So that's a permutation, okay? Now, I didn't ask you to actually calculate, the amount. But if you were to calculate it, it would be P of 8. Oh, my goodness. 8. P of 8, 2 is what it would be using our notation. I did actually calculate that, and that turns out to be 56. You can use the calculator for that, or like as in Desmos. I have showed you that before. That's for this one. For 2, okay, we have Rob and Mary. They're planning trips to 9 countries, and they're basically deciding. There's 13 countries. They're trying to figure out which one's the skip. So the question is, which one is that? Let me get this. Let me see. So find one of those polls. So let me see if this works. This works. Number 2, one, with Rob and Mary. Remember, they're deciding which country's the skip. If you think about it, when you're deciding which one's the skip, do you care about order or not? That's really what you want to know. If we're going to skip country A, country B, does it matter what order we say that? Well, so for me at least, it's a combination. That's what I got. Mostly because, again, like I just said, when you're deciding which countries to actually skip, order is not going to make a difference. So for this, it's a combination. I'll put comb for combination, okay? Because writing on this whiteboard here as in Blackboard is really annoying. So if you were to decide on the number, you would have C. Again, I'm using the notation I used in class. So we have C of 8, 2. Okay. Now, not 8. Or what am I saying? 8, 2. Sorry. Wait, I don't want to do that. So let me just do this. We'll do C. It's actually C of 13. Let me just use Microsoft Whiteboard. I'm going to use Microsoft Whiteboard. Here. Oh, so wait. Nope, sorry, wrong one. Oh my goodness gracious. Sorry, I shared the wrong thing. Let me this right. Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay. I just don't like that Blackboard feature, so I'm going to use this thing, Microsoft Whiteboard. Come back here. There we go. Okay, so let me see if I can zoom in. I mean, you should be able to zoom in anyway. But again, for the first one, we said that it was a permutation. So hopefully, everyone I think can see that. That was P of 8, 2. But number 2, jeez. For number 2, okay, with Rob and Mary, again, we said it's a combination. you know, it doesn't matter what order you're gonna, what do you call it, skip in. So for this one, we get a combination. Now here, remember, they want to go to 9 countries, right? And there's 13 to choose from. So that would be C of 13, comma 9. Now I did calculate that. Let me see what I got. Let me see what I got for that. I actually did get 13, 9, 13. Okay. Did I calculate that? No, for some reason I did 13, 4. Well, let me do it right now. I think it's the same. If I calculated it correctly, which I think I did, it's 715. So here we go. You could check if you want. I think it's 715. So okay. Let me check. I feel better checking. So using, here we go. Yep, I'm right. Okay. Right. So 13 choose 9 there, although actually they're choosing what countries to skip. Oh, yeah, it's the same answer anyway. So sorry, see, it's C of 13, 4. Sorry, not 9, 4. My mistake. It turns out to be the same answer anyway, though, because remember, there's 13 countries and they're deciding which ones to skip. They want to go to 9 countries, but they're skipping 4 then. So. Okay, what about number 3 then? So the batting order was 7 players for a 12-person team. Well, this one could be, hopefully, is kind of obvious. This one would be what? Permutation or combination? Anyone? Yeah, permutation, right. Because order matters here. That's kind of a, I mean, I hate to say it's obvious, I guess it kind of is. So that would be a permutation, right? So this one would be P of 12, 7. Right? I know I didn't say to calculate it, but if you were to calculate it, you would have that. Let me see, what did I get for that? I got, oh, that's a big number. 29. Turns out to be this. 3991. See if I can, 3991,680. So that's what I get there. Again, I didn't ask you to calculate it, and they don't either. I just did that for fun. Number 4, did anyone get that one? In other words, did anyone get 4 as a combination or permutation? Anyone? Well, does order matter with choosing the applicants? Keep in mind, they're choosing right. Someone here said no. So it's a combination. Very good. Because you're going for the same job, right? So whoever they choose first, that's not going to make a difference. It's for the same job. So that would be a combination. Now, let's see. I did calculate it, even though I didn't ask you to. But let me just write down what it is. Combination, it's C of 45. 3. Let's get this right. Okay, let me just move this over, though, so you can see. So it turns out if you do that, I use decimals as a calculator. So it's 14,190. So, pretty big. So that's what I got. Okay. Okay, so I figured now, so we have those examples. Okay, so I figured we can try 5 and 6 and 8. Actually, let's try 5 and 6. Just How do I scroll this? Oh, that's right. Okay. Oh, jeez. There we go. I don't know. Can you guys? So I think it'd be good to try number 5, number 6, and 8. Those aren't actually too bad. 6 is a little tricky, but it's not terrible. I figured it'd be good for everyone to give it a shot, though. So let me just stop the